What if you could switch off snack cravings with nothing but a half cup of food you can grab in under a minute? Not a powder, not a pill. A simple half cup that you eat first, and your appetite finally calms down. I call it the half cup first trick. Give me a few minutes, and I'll show you exactly what to eat, how to time it, and how to use it for 7 days to flatten the highs and lows that make fat loss so hard. At the 1-minute mark, I'll give you the exact bowl to copy tonight. Before we dive in, tap like, hit subscribe, and tell me in the comments which one you're more likely to eat first: black beans, chickpeas, or lentils. By the end of this, you'll know exactly which one to choose and how much to use. Here's the idea. Most of us don't overeat because we love being uncomfortable. We overeat because the food signal from our stomach hits late. You finish the plate, you're still not satisfied, and then the cravings show up. The half cup first trick moves the signal forward. You start your meals with a half cup of legumes, that's beans, lentils, chickpeas, even edamame. You give your gut a head start on fullness. Your fiber swells with water like a sponge, slowing the flood of sugar into your blood. We're good? And the resistant starch feeds your good gut bacteria, so they produce the short-chain fatty acids that calm appetite from the inside out. Same dinner, totally different response. It's like installing a speed limiter on your hunger. Let me make this real with two people who eat the same lunch every day. Joe and Chris both have chicken, rice, and a salad. Joe sits down starving. He eats fast, hits the rice first, cleans the plate, and 2 hours later, he's reaching for a cookie. Chris does one thing differently. It's 10 minutes before lunch, he eats a half cup of canned chickpeas, rinsed, drained, tossed with a squeeze of lemon and a pinch of salt. Then he eats the same chicken, the same rice, the same salad. No crash, no cookie run. Same calories on the plate, but Chris is satisfied because he sent the fullness signal first. Now I know what you might be thinking. Beans, aren't those just more carbs? Here's the twist. Legumes are the rare combo that works for fat loss, because their net effect is different. A half cup of lentils gives you fiber and protein together. That combo slows your system down and flattens the spike from whatever you eat next. It's called the second meal effect. You not winning by avoiding food, you winning by choosing the first bite that keeps the rest of the meal in check. So how do you do it? Keep it ridiculously simple. Step 1. Pick your half cup. Lentils if you want the easiest digestion. Chickpeas if you want a neutral flavor you can throw on anything. Black beans if you want that savory hit. Edamame if you prefer something greener and higher in protein. Step 2. Prep 2 or 3 options so they're ready. Rinse canned beans to cut the sodium, stash them in a container, and keep a lemon, salt, and pepper grinder next to the container. Step 3. Eat it first, slow and relaxed, with a glass of water. You can add a splash of vinegar or squeeze of citrus if you like. The taste it helps even more with appetite. Then give it a 5 to 10 minute head start before you eat the rest of your meal. That's it. Half cup first. Meal second. There are a few traps I want you to avoid. The first is turning the half cup into a full bowl, drowning in oil. Yes, olive oil is healthy, but 2 heavy glugs can add more calories than your entire dinner, and you won't even notice. Keep the half cup simple, just seasoning and acid. The second trap is chasing the half cup with soda or juice. You'll spike your blood sugar and wipe out the advantage. Water, sparkling water, unsweetened tea, those are your friends. And the third trap is skipping protein because beans have protein. They do, but not as much as you think. After the half cup, you still want a real protein anchor on your plate. Protein first, fiber with it, then carbs last. That's the order. If you struggle with bloating, start smaller. A quarter cup for a few days, rinse canned beans really well, and try lentils first. They tend to be gentler. Add spices like cumin or ginger and make sure you're drinking water across the day. Your gut adapts fast. Most people are surprised how quickly the bean fear disappears when they start with small amounts. Let's talk breakfast, because this is where cravings wreck the day. A bowl of cereal, even the so-called healthy ones, hits your system hard when cortisol is already high in the morning. That's why you're starving by 10. Flip it. Half cup first try, warm lentils with salt and lemon, or go with edamame sprinkled with everything bagel seasoning. Then do your eggs or Greek yogurt. Toast last if you still want it. You'll notice the difference the very first day. What about training days? Keep the pattern. Half cup first before your biggest post-workout meal, then protein, then carbs. You'll refill glycogen. Without that, I could eat everything spiral. Going out to eat? Scan the menu for a bean side, black beans at a Mexican spot, lentil soup at a Mediterranean place, hummus with carrots. Get that half cup in first, and you'll order smarter and stop earlier, without white-knuckling it. Some of you are thinking I've tried everything, and I just don't trust my hunger anymore. Perfect. This is made for you. For 7 days, we take your willpower out of the equation by changing the first bite. You don't need to count anything. You don't need a new diet. You need one tiny rule that you can keep even on your busiest day, even at your desk, even in your car. Here's your 7-day ramp. Tonight, pick a legume and set it eye level in your fridge. Tomorrow, do the half cup first, at dinner only. Rinse it, season it, eat it first, wait 5 minutes, then have your normal dinner. Notice how much less you want seconds. Day 2, repeat. Day 3, add lunch. If you pack a lunch, put your half cup in a tiny container so you eat it on its own first. Day 4, add breakfast if you do breakfast. Day 5, stack the wins half cup first. Then take a 10-minute walk after your meals. That combination is unfair in the best way. Slower spike going in, faster clearance afterward. Day 6, push carbs to the end of your plate. Protein and veg first, then carbs last if you still want them. Day 7 is the test look at your week. Did the afternoon snacking drop? Did you sleep better? Is your morning belly flatter? Most people feel the shift by day 3 and see it by day 7. I want to show you how this feels in real life. Imagine 2 afternoons at work. On Monday, you skip lunch because you're busy, crash at 3, and inhale a pastry with a coffee. You get a burst, then you're foggy, hungry again at 5, and you snack all the way through dinner. On Wednesday, you're busy again, but you stick to the rule. You eat a half cup of chickpeas at your desk, then your lunch. No spike. No crash. You walk 10 minutes after, and suddenly 5 o'clock shows up, without the "I need something" gremlin whispering in your ear. Same workload, same stress. Different first bite. Let's hit a few quick objections. Beans upset my stomach. Start with lentils, or canned black beans. Rinse thoroughly, and go with a 1/4 cup for 3 days. I don't like the taste. Lemon, salt, pepper, a pinch of cumin, or a splash of vinegar changes everything. I'm low carb. Great, this still works. The net effect is appetite control and better glucose handling. Keep the half cup, and keep your carbs low at the rest of the meal. If that's your style, I'm too busy. Canned beans exist for you. Rinse, season, eat. It's faster than making toast. Here's a sample day so you can picture it. You wake up, hydrate, and take a short sunlight walk to wake your brain up. Breakfast, if you want it, starts with a half cup of lentils plus eggs. Coffee after food, not before. At lunch, you eat a half cup of chickpeas first, then a protein bowl with salad, and you put the rice last or skip it. 10-minute walk. Afternoon, you're clear instead of snacky. Dinner, you eat a half cup of black beans, then your protein and vegetables, then carbs last if you still want them. Another 10-minute walk. We go to bed without the heavy fullness, and you wake up flatter. That's the pattern. If you want a shortcut version for weekends or travel, remember this. Pouch, pop, pour. Grab a microwave pouch of lentils or beans, pop it open, pour out a half cup, season it, and you're done. No cooking, no excuses. If the only option is hummus, 2 heaping tablespoons equals roughly your half cup bean portion. Eat it with cucumber slices or carrots first, then your meal. You'll be tempted to add more rules. Don't. Keep the main thing the main thing. Half cup first, carbs last, walk after. 3 moves that pull your appetite, your energy, and your cravings in the same direction. If you only keep one, keep the half cup. It's the smallest action with the biggest ripple. Let's recap. Hunger isn't a character flaw, it's a signal. The half cup first trick moves that signal to the beginning of your meal, so you eat calmly and stop naturally. Fiber swells like a sponge. Protein flips on fullness. Resistant starch feeds the gut bugs that help you self-regulate. You don't have to out-willpower your cravings, you just have to send the right message first. So here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, Eat a half cup of legumes before at least one meal, then stack up to all three. Tell me in the comments which legume you're choosing for day one black beans. Chickpeas, lentils, or edamame. I'll reply with a seasoning combo to try. If this helped, hit like. Make sure you're subscribed and share this with someone who keeps saying they have no willpower. They don't need more willpower. They need the right first bite. And when you're ready for the next step, watch my video on the 10-minute walk. Pair that with this half-cup first habit, and you'll feel the difference this week.